want to say thank you to the ancestors. Thank you to the spirit guides. Thank you to the elementals. Thank you to all the animals, the plants, the essences, just the energies of this earth, of this realm, of this universe. Thank you, wind. Thank you, water. Thank you, air. Thank you, earth. Thank you, fire. Thank you, sun. Thank you, ethers. Thank you, mom. Thank you, dad. Thank you for everybody that's been there. Thank you for those that weren't there. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everybody. This life that we live in is really meant to be a beautiful, beautiful experience, a beautiful journey, a beautiful unfolding. And I'm proud of you for doing the work. I'm proud of you for working on yourself. I'm proud of you for committing to growth and to development and to expansion and to rising higher and higher and higher and to removing and letting go of fears, to stepping up when there were adversities, to not letting your old former self dictate who you are now and what you're becoming. I'm proud of your resilience. I'm proud of your strength. I'm proud of your courage. I'm proud of your light. I'm proud of your darkness. I'm proud of your love. I'm proud of your beauty. I'm proud of your willingness. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to let go. It's not easy to trust. It's not easy to be willing to get your allow your ego to get out of the way. Because the one thing that the ego requires is permission. You've got to give it permission with love and let it know that it's done a great job. It's done a remarkable and an immaculate job up until that point. But for this next phase, it can't lead the show. And now my ego knows that. It knows that. It also knows that by allowing for this higher source, for this higher energy field, for this greater version of myself to actually come through this vessel and to manifest, it's going to be better for it. It's going to actually get to enjoy a show without having to think, without having to try to figure things out, without having to try to micromanage. It's going to observe as the child should. And so with the tepesquite that I did yesterday, tepesquite is another form of, I don't even like to use just the scientific names because it's so much more than that, but it's mimosa, it's a bark. But the tepesquite is the Mayan ayahuasca, and it contains the entire tree. This extract that we had contains the entire tree or the entire plant itself, the bark, the root, the leaves, everything. And it takes a long time to process, like a very long time to process to get the spirit and the essence out of it. When I broke through on that, I was not no longer. I was in the abyss, pure darkness, and it took a moment to recognize that there was something there, and that something was breath. That was the first thing that came was breath. I guess the first thing came was awareness, and then breath. And I'm so grateful for these plants, these animals, these spirits calling on me, calling on us, calling on we, because nobody in their regular regular mind is thinking about, think about it 10, 15 years ago or something. I'm not thinking about come if I came to Cancun or Tulum or something. I wouldn't even think about if I came there. It wouldn't be for this. But I'm being called. We're all being called to something. We're all being called in multiple directions. What call are you going to answer? What call are you going to ignore? What call are you going to block? Because you don't want that energy. This could have been somebody that you hung out with every day for the past 5 years, but if their energy isn't conducive for where you're going, then it's time to move on. It's time to move on because the Spirit got something great for you. The Spirit has something beyond comprehension for you. All you have to do is answer the call. You know you hear that fucking call. Answer the fucking phone. Because what's going to come from that is beyond whatever you think whatever you think you're doing right now, whatever you think you're living right now, whatever you think your relationships are with such and such. Those are if those beings are meant to be there, all that's going to be enhanced. And if it's not, the Spirit's going to guide you and direct you and bring you the most fantastic group of people, places, things, relationships, lovers, whatever it is that your heart truly desires and needs in the moment. So if you're alone, if you feel alone, that's okay, that's good. I've told you before, I don't need to keep on saying that because there's a video talking about that through the archives. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be lonely because you're just being set apart. God's Spirit, your higher self, has set you apart because you have a special calling and an anointing on your life that will not be disturbed, that will not be disrupted, that will not be stopped. You came to this earth with a strong purpose, a very strong purpose, a very, very extremely strong, powerful energy is what you are. And you've been set apart. But very soon there will be a time that comes where you will be put right in the forefront, in the center stage. God in the Spirit is just making sure that you're prepared and that you're ready. And it's looking like you are ready. God, son, love.